Whoa. Time out.
Welcome back to another exciting edition of Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed. We are only 1 week away from the epic encounter inside a steel cage between Michael White and Wild Thing for control of Pro Wrestling 225. But tonight, we have a tag team championship match. Dale Springs has found his tag team partner in Alex Braddock, and they will be taking on our tag team champions, Disobey. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are only hours away from Pro Wrestling 225's 50th ever event, the Mayor's Cup. And here now to talk about the Mayor's Cup and his entry into that prestigious tournament, the big bad Vladdy Daddy, Vladimir Koloff.
You people are ignorant. You people are foolish. Or you choose to stay blind to the devil that stares you in the eye. And this devil, he grows impatient with Pro Wrestling 225. The mission remains the same. And it continues on Saturday, August 19th at the Mayor's Cup. That Mayor's Cup is mine. Pro Wrestling 225 is mine. You do not have to like it, but you will learn to live with it. Because this right here, Vladimir Koloff, he's not going away. And he will not stop until everything he desires in Pro Wrestling 225 is his! As far as I'm concerned, that Mayor's Cup needs more Koloff.
With this stacked field of players across these brackets, this is sure to be the most competitive Mayor's Cup we've ever seen. Shifting gears here, tonight, the tag team championships are on the line. Dale Springs, after months of ruthless attacks from Disobey, finally has that shot to not only get his hands on Simon Phillips, but to take away what Disobey holds the most dear in those Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championships. The executioner of ego, Alex Braddock, and the golf father of professional wrestling, Dale Springs, look to stand strong against the chaos of the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions, Disobey. But does the pillar have what it takes to rock the foundation of the champions tonight during what is now a 279-day record-breaking championship reign? Alex Braddock, the storyteller, looking to write his story here in Pro Wrestling 225 and make his debut alongside Dale Springs, perhaps becoming one of the first people ever in the history of this company to win a championship in his debut match. Could it happen tonight by taking down Disobey? Well, trouble. Tag Team Champions. I mean, one of the most dominant tag teams we've ever seen in a historic championship reign. They're walking into Endgame with a target on Dale Springs.
Well, we saw it here in this building at Double Jeopardy. Dale Springs, Simon Phillips, one-on-one. It was all about respect. It was all about who's the better man. But Simon Phillips used the low blow to defeat Dale Springs. And then, as we know, Landon, in CWF in Florida, Dale Springs was able to get a one-up on Simon Phillips. But then Disobey attacked Springs, leading to this tag team match here in 225 between the Pillar and Disobey.
Listen to the Lockhart gym here at Endgame. I think they're ready for a championship match.
I think one of the things that's going to be the most interesting about this specific championship contest, Landon, is that we don't see the combination of Phillips and Collins very often. Normally, with Collins, he'll have JTM, or we'll see Phillips and JTM, but these two, not always the case.
And if you ask me, that is 100% a tactical decision on the part of Disobey. You have to, because that's exactly what they bring to the table, is that unpredictability factor. You never know which combination you're going to get. And guaranteed, there is no way that Pillar has prepared for this combination.
Well, and Dale Springs was all ready to go and was prepared to go against Simon Phillips, but not too surprising. Phillips says, oh, no, I'd rather wait.
Dale Springs is the one that laid out the challenge. He said he knew that Disobey was due to defend their Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Championships at Endgame. And he found his partner and is taking his shot right now as he lays blows at Brandon Collins. Oh, you hear how hard Collins hit the mat there. Jeez.
And now in comes for the very first time in Pro Wrestling 225, Alex Braddock. Up on the middle rope. Good tag team work there from the Pillar.
Braddock and Springs, no strangers to big match situations, but this their first opportunity at Pro Wrestling 225 Gold together. And wait a minute, almost that quickly does Braddock pick up that important victory. But wait a minute, going into the corner, there's the tag.
Quick tags, back and forth, working well for the Pillar. What a debut as a team it would be for these two to become champions here tonight in Denham Springs, as Springs himself bounces off the rope, driving into Brandon Collins.
In the era of disobedience right here, nope, the 2 count.
You know, Landon, Brandon Collins was one of several replacements for you at the commentary table while you were fired. And
wait, how do you figure?
Yeah, no, he was here. He sat here at commentary, and you know, I wouldn't call him the most responsible. Might wish he was sitting here now as he's eating these good European uppercuts.
Oh, but look at this. Simon Phillips rushing in to make the break, but gets caught. and into the corner. Look at this combination from Braddock, and in comes Springs.
Phillips was trying to make the save, and I think he just got himself in trouble.
The pillar is game, and look at that. Simon Phillips gets out of the way, and Brandon Collins takes the full brunt of that one.
It's been pretty much all pillar so far early on in this tag team championship match. Collins needs a tag.
Desperately. I mean, this is not exactly how I saw this thing going early on. I mean, obviously we've seen the wars between Disobey and Dale Springs in the past, but oh, look at this.
Step on the foot.
Tactical decision and an arm breaker there. That might be the separation that Brandon Collins needed, and the Risen One brings down Braddock.
And how about that? That's what Brandon Collins is so good at, right? Quick strikes, bringing people down to his level. And he's done that now with Braddock backing him into the corner.
The fire in the eyes of Brandon Collins right now. That is one intimidating man. I don't care what his stature is. That dude's scary. And in comes defiant Simon Phillips. Talk about wars. Braddock and Simon Phillips have had wars all up and down the Gulf Coast. Certainly no strangers to one another. How does that change your mindset coming into a championship match like this?
Well, I think it means that you have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of experience against each other. It makes it that much harder when you work against an opponent that's so familiar with you, right, Landon? But that's what's so interesting about this tag team match. That's why the Phillips and Brandon Collins decision as a team is so interesting, right? And maybe part of that is because they're so familiar with Dale Springs and Alex Braddock.
We'll see how this plays out. Was that the right decision? Is this the right combination? And look at this. Things are going Disobey's way. This is a lateral press.
Braddock out at 2. But Landon, you said it earlier. Disobey 279 days as tag team champions, longest in the history of Pro Wrestling 225. Two-time tag team champions. They've been champs since they defeated the Dogs of War at Fright Night last year.
And that's the thing, is it's not just the quantity of days they've held the titles, but the caliber of teams that this destructive force has been able to go through.
Not the least of which was the Cajun Outlaws.
Well, you got the Cajun Outlaws and
oh, look at this, Landon. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
But choking in the corner here, and of course George Strong didn't see a thing because he's being distracted by Simon Phillips over here. This is also the team that ended the overrules.
Absolutely right. Collins from the top hits an elbow.
Brandon Collins so dangerous from the top rope.
Looking for a submission maybe here. Trying to keep Braddock away from Dale Springs. Oh, look at this.
Look at this sit-down Moodalock. Look at that. The extension that Brandon Collins, look at the arch in the back, applying that much more pressure.
This could be it. Disobey could retain right here, but oh,
Braddock's fighting.
Pulling at the mask of Brandon Collins.
Whatever it takes to win the championship, but Brandon Collins able to keep Braddock from making the important tag. Collins thrown to the corner here.
Dangerous territory for Braddock. Needs to look out.
And look at this. Wait a minute, gets the reversal. It's Brandon Collins that goes crashing to the ring. Look at this, hooks the leg. And Simon Phillips smelling blood in the water.
Look at this, dragging Collins to his own corner. In comes Phillips officially as the legal man.
This is why Disobey are the Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions. They do whatever it takes to get the job done.
But Braddock trying to fend Phillips off. Oh, but now caught into a submission now.
He gets caught.
And Phillips knocks Springs down to the outside.
Look at this.
Oh, my God. Defiant Simon Phillips. Bringing all of the fire to Disobey tonight. And now just toying with Dale Springs.
And you got to imagine this is more than just a championship match defense for Disobey. This is all about embarrassing Dale Springs as Simon Phillips just kind of keeps looking back at Dale as he's doing this damage to Braddock. Oh, this is the partner you got to take our championships? And look at this. Rake in the face all the way to the corner, and in comes Brandon Collins.
Oh, we have seen that time and time again from Disobey.
Here comes Dale Springs to break things up. But again, that, like you said, that tandem offense from Disobey, proving why they're the champs.
Braddock has been in there a long time.
Look at this!
On the receiving end of a standing moonsault from Collins that almost wins the match for Disobey.
The speed that Brandon Collins can maneuver his body is just absolutely second to none. And now, this guy just as likely to hit you with a standing moonsault as he is to lock in a knee bar. Continuing to wear away at the limbs of Alex Braddock. That has been the game plan. Do whatever it takes to keep Dale Springs out of this match.
The crowd here at the Lockhart gym firmly behind Braddock, was trying to will him into Dale Springs' corner, but Collins was ahead of the action. Was able to keep Braddock in Disobey's corner. And now look at this, up and over, big double suplex right in the center of the ring.
Cover. Only a 2 count, but you can see these kickouts.
I was just about to say that, Landon. Not the most enthusiastic of kickouts to Braddock.
Taking more and more energy out of Braddock. Braddock is in desperation mode right now.
He's close to Springs.
Just toying with it.
Oh!
He might have just broken his arm. And Braddock has not taken his arm. Oh, God.
Up and over.
Here, right where Simon Phillips wanted him. And a long dart into the corner. The Pillars are in trouble.
That's it. I really think that's it. Oh! And only a 2 from Braddock as Phillips was giving the middle finger to Dale Springs.
He thinks he's number 1.
Might have been, might have taken a little bit of that pressure off of.
Wait a minute, keep your eyes on Brandon Collins here in the corner.
Knocks Dale Springs off of his corner. And again, Alex Braddock is left alone in Disobey's side of the ring.
Disobey putting on a championship clinic, proving why they are the longest reigning Pro Wrestling 225 Tag Team Champions in the history of this company.
Things have gotten dire for Alex Braddock. Tag to Collins. Feels like a matter of time at this point.
Brandon Collins picks up Braddock, and Braddock is just being tossed around with no energy whatsoever. I mean, he's just like flops to the mat like a rag doll. I mean, it's absolutely academic at this point.
Back into Disobey's corner. Collins rushes after, but wait a minute!
Wait a minute! Dale Springs is in! Dale Springs is in!
Just when he thought the pillar was done for, in comes the golf father of professional wrestling, throwing European uppercuts all over the place.
Stinger after stinger after stinger! And how about another one? Dale Springs is on fire at Endgame. Look at this. The pillar working in tandem now. And the pillar have transformed this match.
Suddenly, Disobey is in very serious trouble. Uh-oh. Look at this.
Look what we see here.
Oh my God!
Breaking down the foundation. The Pillars going for it. Oh!
The 9-iron. Brain buster. The cover. New champions. Oh.
And if Brandon Collins were not there, we would have seen brand new tag team champions. What a match. Dale Springs
was the injection of energy that the Pillar needed when all hope seemed lost against Disobey. And now it is anybody's match.
Wait a minute. Looking for the hole-in-one right here. No. Simon turns it around. Oh!
And perhaps Simon Phillips just sealed the deal. 1, 2, and no, it's Braddock's turn this time to save the Pillar and Dale Springs from losing this championship contest.
Dale Springs returns to Pro Wrestling 225 after what we thought was his final match. Tonight, Dale Springs refuses to give up. Oh my God, look at this offense! Oh my God! The Godfather tags in Braddock. The Pillar might have the winning combination right here.
Knocks Collins off the side of the ring.
Oh God, that Ripcord B header into the German suplex
With
this
the
could be it
bridge.
right here.
Braddock is a legal man.
Brandon Collins just makes it in to save the championship. Oh God.
Back and forth we go.
This match is the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
We knew it would be intense. We knew it would be personal. And look at Phillips and Springs.
Just straight blows.
Throwing everything they have at each other. Oh, but Phillips drops the top rope. Out goes Springs. Collins the legal man. Braddock is still the legal man for the Pillar. I don't know that Braddock saw the tag though. Oh, Collins to the outside. On to Dale Springs.
Risen Brandon Collins putting everything on the line, but now the referee's distracted.
And a low blow by
this-
Simon Phillips.
This is exactly what we've seen from Simon Phillips in the past, and now Risen 5-star.
All the way across the ring.
And just like that, Disobey steals another one. Unbelievable. In one of the best tag team match comebacks I've ever seen. I was sure that the Pillar were going to capture those titles.
But instead, it was a replay of Double Jeopardy. Phillips hitting the low blow, leading Disobey to victory over the Pillar here at Endgame. The era of disobedience continues. Pro Wrestling 225.
But you have to imagine, Dale Springs is not going to take this one lying down. This is not over.
An exciting future for the Pillar, no doubt. But at the end of the day, Disobey reigns supreme.
If you are not subscribed to Pro Wrestling 225 Unleashed, now is the time. Next week, the most important match in the history of Pro Wrestling 225, Wild Thing goes one-on-one with Michael White inside a steel cage for control of Pro Wrestling 225. You do not want to miss it. Subscribe, bell icon, get that notification. We will see you there. But before we get there, our colleague Lacey Love is backstage, and she is still on the hunt to find out who is the man in green, who is this mysterious vigilante.
225, Lacey Love still here. It's hot, but I'm still looking. Still looking for the vigilante. So, y'all see this? Look at it. What you doing, dog?
Would you like a balloon?
Yeah. Let me get that. Yeah, come on. Let me go ahead and get that.
It's been 513 days today since Super Bowl 6. And it's not a day I don't think about the end of that match. When I had to walk out in front of those same people and tell them that my promise to get back, but I already feel like I lost. It was heartbreaking. I felt like Michael White won, and that he could ride off into the sunset as the Pro Wrestling 225 general manager. And as I lay on the couch for 8 straight days and not being able to move, I just knew it wasn't going to end this way. So on July 29th, everything on the line, one of us has to go, and it won't be me.